Okay, so this is Steve and Julie. They're from the UK and they were clients of ours a couple of years back. And what really fascinated me about your journey was how you saw the area from the plane.
Yes,
You've been to the Algarve and then you saw the area from the plane.
That's right, we always had a kind of a long-term connection, affection with Portugal, but it was always the Algarve, I guess. It was where everyone went on holiday. And we were in the Algarve, I guess 3 years ago now, at a wedding, and flying home, daylight flight, we were actually flying up the coast of Portugal, and we just saw the bay, which turned out to be our local bay, San Martino, and we did some research, and we thought maybe we should have a look at buying somewhere.
With your research and with what you'd looked at online, you had some expectations about what the Silver Coast was going to be like, and those expectations were somewhat exceeded. And it was exactly what you imagined it would be and more.
Absolutely, yeah, it's true. I mean, we flew over. The pilot was excellent, informing us where we were as we went up the coast, and we passed Óbidos Lagoon, and it reminded me of Whitehaven Beach in the Barrier Reef we'd been to the year before, and it was just fantastic. It was a beautiful day. The sea was turquoise, the sand was white, and we just knew that we had to come and have a look. And it was, everything that we thought it was going to be.
The Silver Coast has a reputation for personal safety. It has a reputation for low crime. And you just sense that when you're here, you feel comfortable all of the time.
Yes, extremely friendly.
But the thing that was great for us about the process, I think for me, we were very clear we wanted a new property. We were very clear we wanted effectively off-plot stage payment type, which worked well with our progressive budget. What was great dealing with yourself, I guess, Dylan, the main thing for me was it was more of a case of what do you guys want, what do you, Julie and Steve, want, rather than here's a house I have for sale, please buy this one. Service was great from day one, and then the builder, we built a repertoire with the builder, the building engineer. You call him up, we say we're going to make a small change, we'd like to upgrade the bathroom, or we're going to make a small change and whatever, and he was very receptive. I compare it with the UK, we spent 3 years building our own house. We're not new to building. Over the years we've renovated properties, we've built properties, and we've built a beautiful place in the UK. So the advantage of building is you can change as you move along. We made some very small changes to this property which have just been invaluable.
We didn't want to do anything ourselves this time, and we'd looked at properties from this builder, and we were impressed with the quality.
The builder can't speak high enough. The builder as a company came highly recommended from yourself, and what a decision that was. It was a fantastic decision. They've been absolutely great. The quality of workmanship is great. The way they do the dealings of stage payments, the risk is always with the builder. It's never with the client, which is brilliant. And all the way along, I guess.
That worked out fantastic.
The process of buying in Portugal, we visited a recommended lawyer, legal guy. He explained the process. Very, very simple process. Very, very simple legal process. Very, very simple setting up bank accounts, setting up tax accounts, getting power of attorney. So the whole process, I would say building in Portugal was easier and less stressful than building in the UK.